Once upon a time, in a lush green valley nestled between towering mountains, there lived a tiny dinosaur called Dottie. Dottie was not like the other dinosaurs in the valley. While they were big and powerful, Dottie was small and delicate, with soft pastel-colored scales that shimmered in the sunlight. Despite her diminutive size, Dottie had a heart as big as the valley itself. She was always eager to help her friends and spread joy wherever she went. Her best friend was a young pterodactyl called Percy, whose wingspan was wider than Dottie was tall. One sunny morning, Dottie and Percy set off on an adventure to explore the farthest reaches of the valley. They hopped, skipped, and fluttered their way through the tall grasses, giggling and chattering excitedly. Along the way, they met all sorts of creatures, from playful triceratops to sleepy stegosauruses. As they ventured deeper into the valley, they came across a sparkling stream winding its way through the ancient trees. The water was crystal clear and colorful fish darted about beneath its surface. Dottie and Percy gasped in awe at the sight. "I've never seen anything so beautiful," exclaimed Dottie, her eyes wide with wonder. "Me neither," agreed Percy, flapping his wings in delight. They spent the rest of the day splashing and playing in the cool waters of the stream, their laughter echoing through the valley. But as the sun began to dip below the horizon, Dottie realized it was time to go home. "Oh no, Percy! We've stayed out too long," Dottie fretted, looking nervously at the darkening sky. "My parents are going to be worried about us." "Don't worry, Dottie. We'll be home in no time," Percy reassured her, wrapping a comforting wing around her. But just as they were about to leave, a sudden gust of wind swept through the valley, tossing leaves and rustling branches. Dottie's heart pounded in her chest as she clung to Percy's side. "We need to find shelter, quickly!" Percy shouted over the howling wind. Scanning their surroundings, Dottie spotted a small cave carved into the side of the mountain. With Percy's help, they crawled inside, seeking refuge from the gathering storm. Huddled together in the safety of the cave, Dottie and Percy waited out the storm as lightning flashed and thunder rumbled overhead. Despite the fierce winds and pounding rain, they felt safe and warm in each other's company. Finally, after what seemed an eternity, the storm began to die down, leaving behind a still, moonlit night. Dottie and Percy emerged from the cave, blinking in the soft light of the stars. As they made their way home, Dottie realized that although she was small, she was capable of great bravery and courage. And as long as she had Percy by her side, she knew she could weather any storm that came her way. From that day on, Dottie and Percy's bond grew even stronger, and they continued to embark on countless adventures together, exploring the great outdoors.